Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining me again. My name is Drew, and today we have a very special dinner guest joining us, and she really enjoys when I make my green chili chicken enchiladas. So today we are doing Mexican. So for our ingredients today, we have, for our green chili chicken enchiladas, starts with roasted chicken. And this is flame broiled roasted chicken from a really awesome Mexican store that I have not too far away from me. And they marinate that in fresh fruit juices and spices. And then they flame broil it. It's absolutely delicious. And also we have a couple of chopped or diced tomatoes. And for our base, we're going to use soup. Couple of cans of cream of chicken soup and a can of cream of mushroom. And then these are Anaheim green chilies, and they are flame roasted. They have a wonderful, beautiful flavor, not overly hot, it's quite mild, but they have a great flavor. And then we also have 6 finely chopped garlic cloves, a handful of cilantro roughly chopped, 1 large onion diced, and these are fresh white corn tortillas, and the Mexican store makes those homemade right there in the store. They are delicious. And then we also have 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper and 3 teaspoons of garlic powder. Okay, so we're gonna start by sweating our onions and garlic, and we're going to remove the flesh from the chicken and chop our Anaheim green chilies and get it all mixed in the pot. Alright, let's get started. So first in the pot is the onions. We're going to sweat these for a few minutes. What I love about this dish is the green chilies are so prominent. That smoky flame broiled flavor, it's just fantastic. Okay, so we're going to let these onions sweat and we'll be right back. Okay, and now in goes our garlic. Cilantro will go in just a little later. Let these start to brown a little. This is pretty simple, and we're going to not do individual enchiladas, we're going to do a stacked enchilada. And we're going to use a very large foil pan. When I make this, I usually make a very large pan of it because it never seems to be enough. Now to our onions and garlic, we're going to add our green chili. And these are washed, and the majority of the seeds were removed. As I said before, they're not overly hot chilies, so you don't have to remove all the seeds. I'm also going to add my tomatoes and cilantro. Quick stir. We can now add the garlic powder and the black pepper. We're also going to add our cream soups, and these are condensed cream soups, and I use 2 chicken and 1 mushroom. And the mushroom actually was because one time when I made it, I used to use 3 cans of chicken, and one day I only had 2 cans and realized I picked up the wrong pan of cream of mushroom. And then I realized I actually preferred it that way. There was just an extra flavor in there and a little creaminess that just the plain chicken itself didn't do. And then also I add about 3 cups of water. It's about 1 cup per can. And then we're going to bring this to a slow boil. You can use milk instead of water, but I find that the milk sometimes just makes it a little too heavy. I find the water just enough to break down the richness of the condensed soups. And the milk just adds to that richness. It's not really necessary. Alright. Gonna let this simmer for a while, and then we'll add our chicken. Now we're going to add our chicken, and I've deboned and chopped. There's some skin left on it, but not a lot. And I like leaving some of the skin because there's a lot of the seasoning and flavors in the skin. So I will leave some of the skin, especially the skin that I take off the legs and stuff. I'll usually just pull the meat off with the skin. Alright, there goes the chicken. Go ahead and give a quick stir. See how creamy and rich that looks? Okay. Now we'll let this all cook down for another 10, maybe 15 minutes. We'll check again for the salt. And then after that we'll start building the enchilada. As you can see, I'm giving the tortillas a light fry, and we're doing this for two reasons. The first is that it gives it a better texture, it has a nice bite, and then the second reason, it helps prevent the tortilla sucking up all the fluid from the base. And it's just a quick fry, it doesn't take but a couple of seconds either side. The pan is very hot and the oil is very hot. Today we're going to do about 40 of these, maybe a little bit more. And make sure you let it drip the excess oil off. You don't need all the extra oil in the enchilada. And this should be about it. I'm using a very large disposable turkey roasting pan. And then I have a pan underneath, and the pan is to support the weight, because once the weight of the enchilada goes in there, this would cause it to fold and bend. So I put a sturdy tray underneath it, and this stays underneath it while it's baking in the oven. So we're going to give the edges a quick spray to help prevent the cheese and whatnot from sticking. Just makes it easier for serving later. And here in our pan we have our finished base. Doesn't that look delicious? Ooh. So the whole idea is actually to build this in layers. So you take some base, you start on the bottom, and the bottom should be fairly thin, and then we're going to layer in our tortillas like so. And then we're going to do a layer of cheese. And this is a very large bag of cheese of Fiesta blend. And basically it's just 3 different Mexican cheeses blended together. And then we'll add some more of our base. And we just keep on building layer by layer by layer until you get to the top. And then we're going to add another layer of tortillas. And these are the ones you saw me fry a little earlier. And I said it adds a chew to it. It stops the tortilla from just getting completely soggy and drenched. And then we add a layer of cheese. Don't be scared to use the cheese. Okay. And then we're going to add another layer and keep on doing that. I'm going to bore you with the magic of TV. This will be done in a blink. Shazam! All done. Okay, we're going to place this in the oven at approximately 400 degrees and bake for about 15 to 20 minutes until the top is golden brown. Look at what 15 minutes in the oven can do. Golden brown and bubbly and delicious. Can't wait to dip into it. Okay, let's go ahead and plate. So to complement our green chili chicken enchiladas today, we're going to make awesome margaritas. This is what I call a juiced margarita. And we're going to use triple sec, 1800 silver, and then this is my absolute favorite margarita mix on the planet. It's made with lime juice and agave, and it's all organic. There's no crazy stuff in this. It's really awesome. If you can find this in your grocery store, you should buy it. And what I really like about this too, it doesn't have all of the back fillers like some of the other mixes do, and they can really upset your stomach because they're very acidic. This is absolutely awesome. So let's get started. So first we're going to use 10 ounces of margarita mix. Right about 10 ounces. And 2 shots of triple sec, and sometimes I use Grand Marnier if I have it, but triple sec will do. That's 2 shots, and then I'm going to add 6 shots of tequila. 1, 2, 3, and 6. You know, that's going to make a healthy drink, right? It's going to be the only way to end the night, that's for sure. And then to that we have 10 ounces of orange juice. And we add 1 sliced orange. And then we're going to do a quick taste to make sure palate's enjoying itself. Oh, that's crazy good. Poured over ice, this is an amazing margarita. You're going to love it. And I'm not joking either. Here's our beautiful meal today. Delicious green chili chicken enchiladas made with beautiful flame roasted green chilies, and then a flame roasted chicken with white corn tortillas. Absolutely delicious. I'm starving too. And complementing our green chili enchiladas today is a wonderful juiced margarita. The citrus flavors were perfectly cut in the richness of this enchilada. I really hope you enjoyed this episode today. It was fun making it. I really enjoyed this. Oh yeah. So rich and creamy. Oh. And that burst of green chili flavor. It's absolutely amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this episode today. I enjoyed making it. I'm enjoying eating it. Oh, it's perfect. If you enjoyed what you've seen, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, knock on the notification so you can see what I load up next in the future. Cheers. You guys have a blessed evening. That's how man feed man belly.